Yay, we're live.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. It's a Beaver Pun Players Chat. Dwayne and I are here, and we'll see who else decides they want to show up tonight. I see President Big J is here. We'll get him on later. And I see Scott's here. Good old Malta Scott. It's okay now, everyone. He's here. As you can see, he let us all know that.
it's okay. Now I'm
With
here.
a clock, a snowman, and a Santa. I'm not sure what that means in emoji terms, but uh,
Time for Christmas.
that must mean that he's planning on sending us a big gift soon.
Oh, good.
Um, Josh Pittman's here. Hello, Josh. Big J. What's he saying here? Buffering.
Yeah,
And Amber's on gay time. Now, man, we started right at 8:15 and 30 seconds, maybe. I hit the button. Where is Amber? You can ask her that, Big J. Send her a message. I'm not sure where she is tonight. Maybe she'll show up. Maybe she won't. Joanne's here. Hi, Joanne. So, how's Dwayne doing?
Dwayne is good. How is Russell doing?
Oh, it's been a crazy ass day.
Yes.
As you know, because I complained to you earlier, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's all
Wait,
all good. I was fighting with Google today about our products on our website. So you know the fun. And what were you doing today, Dwayne?
What? Wow. What was that? I had physical therapy. Whee!
Woo.
And then I came home and worked on eBay because people want their packages for Christmas, and it starts early online. So
Yep.
so it's a little. I'd like to say Santa's helpers, but I have no helpers. I don't.
I thought you had a whole store full of helpers.
If I started to look like Santa, I'd get some helpers, but apparently that didn't happen. Yeah.
Rocco will be joining us. Apparently, he's lost in the stratosphere at the moment. I've just got a text message from him saying, "Where's the blankety blank link?" I'm like, I emailed it to you. But what are you gonna do? You can't pay for good Italian mafia style help these days.
It's not what it used to be.
It's not. Ever since the guy from that joke's dead. Look, there he is.
Oh, okay.
There you got to be more consistent. I can never find a link when I need one.
Wow, at least Elvis has entered the building.
Damn right.
You
With the voice of Harvey Firestein.
You found his shirt. Oh, good Lord. Look at that. You've got your button on, and I forgot mine. Bad, Russell.
That's because I'm drinking.
Oh, that'll do it.
That's some jumpsuit.
I wanted to look a little fancy tonight. Glittering.
Jumpsuit? Do you have reflective pants?
Who said I'm wearing pants?
Good point.
Reflect on that.
That's the right answer. The right answer.
This is what you get when Amber doesn't show up. This is what
exactly.
Entertainment.
filthy humor. Yeah.
Damn it.
We got Sheila here who wants to know if we're ready for Christmas. And Rocco looks like he's dressed for Christmas.
Yeah, that's about it. If you can see everything behind me, it's a shithole.
He's dressed for the Christmas show in Las Vegas.
I would love that so much right now.
Don't we? Las Vegas isn't good tonight, but
I was referring to the outfit.
What?
Oh, there was another shooting today at University of Las Vegas. Yay, America.
Anyway, people can access guns. That's all that matters.
Well, exactly.
People got to die so someone can carry a gun. It's worth it. I got no voice again, in case you didn't know.
Yeah. It's becoming your standard voice.
I am. Malta Scott, I am. I know, I never have a voice.
And he's probably not going to take that off until New Year's, Scott. So
if I get lucky, I will.
And Flower Fan says hi. Hello.
Hey, Flower Fan.
And she says hi to Scott too.
Oh, wow, fine.
Oh, and look who's here, Chrissy B.
Chris,
Hey.
we miss you, Chris.
Oh, let's not get crazy.
Well, I miss him.
He'll be
The
back here.
hitman I hired obviously missed them too.
He'll be back here on the 12th.
Again?
I know. He wants to come back to this Christmas town.
It's the best time of year to be here.
Yes. It is Christmas. Things are lighting up. I haven't been out to see Manhattan yet, but
I haven't either.
I think the tree is up and lit already.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Got to start the shopping. Actually, I think I have most of mine done, which is good.
What'd you get me?
What'd I get you? A good swift kick in the ass.
Good, I need one of those.
Usually on Saturday nights when you're supposed to have sent me a video already.
Hey, whatever. Keep you in suspense. I'm fine. What do you mean?
He's not asking about your voice. It's just a general question.
No.
Like reincarnated friend of the Caro for some reason. I like that tampon.
I was gonna say she did the tampon commercials, right?
There must be an echo in here.
Yeah. So Flower Fan says, got my Christmas shopping done online.
Thank
But
God.
what I want to tell people is they need to go online to the Amber Live store and do your shopping.
How long does it take for people to get this stuff?
Well, first they print it and when you order it, so it does take a little bit longer. I believe the 10th is their cutoff approximately for getting it in time for Christmas. So
That's not bad.
So you have 4 more days.
So you guys can do it. Hey, look at that one, huh?
Yeah.
You know you want that.
So tonight's the night if you want Rocco memorabilia.
So if you want Rocco merch, tonight is the night. If you want any of our other merch, tonight's the night. Go get it. Do as much of your shopping as you can at the Amber Live store and help us out. Help us keep this crazy show going.
And think about Christmas morning when you're opening up that stuff and you're like, this is the best gift I ever had.
Exactly. Especially if you just go buy stuff for yourself. Big J starting his shopping this weekend. Are you going to shop at the Amber Live store? So everybody wants to know, when is Amber coming back? I miss seeing Amber. Where's Amber this week? You'll have to ask Amber that question.
Yes.
You got us this week.
Yeah. It's a little emasculating, if you know what we mean. But I do want to say, because I had, Russell's been Rocco. Lord knows what Rocco's been doing. But Russell's been busting his ass pulling together this store on Amber. So there's lots of new products. It's things that you haven't seen before, and even Mr. Peen has a number of
he does
available. Not that Rocco's aren't great. I want to pick up a Rocco tote bag just to put over my head. Yeah, Rusty's does he has a cap? I think he's got a hat now.
Rusty has a hat. Yep. Yeah. Amber's got products. If you need a drinking glass with Amber on it, you can get that. There's a whole bunch of Pride products. There's all kinds. Right now there's 107 products up there, I believe, that you can choose from. So
amazing. And thank you, Russell, for but again, this is what keeps the show on the internets. It's important. So, and it's also some really good messages and fun. Yeah, erotic poetry for nurses. Where else can you get this on the internet?
Think about it. That's going to be available in like a day or two.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, other than OnlyFans, I don't know where else people can find you, Rocco.
Usually in a gutter at late night, anyway.
In the gutter.
In the gutter.
They had a.
I'm sure you have hands in the gutter.
They had an interview on Morning Joe this morning with 2 of the actors from that show off Broadway. Yep. I was just like, oh my God, that show's still running. It's a great show, but I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, but it's one of those shows I can see a bunch of times.
It is, because it's so much fun. And Ellen Green was so incredible in the movie version.
Yeah.
So
My
gotta love
favorite.
her.
It's one of my top 2 favorite musical movies of all time.
So
Guess what the other 2 are?
OnlyFans the musical and
Death of a Salesman.
the musical.
Right.
No, Hair and Hairspray.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Good
It's
choice.
so funny because I've excuse me. I've only seen Hair the movie for so many years, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. Finally saw it in the theater. I was like, "Whoa, this is so different," and I didn't like it as much because I'm used to the movie. Had more of a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So Scott says we pull the weight well when Amber's not here.
Hey, he's calling us fat.
Yeah.
Very observant, though.
And
That's
Flower Fan says that she
Oh.
agrees with Scott.
Well.
And Tracy's Fractured History of More says hi.
Oh, we were pandering for compliments, and that'll do.
Yes, yes. And Chrissy B admits that he's tuning 40 next week.
Wow. Is
tuning.
coming.
Turning 40. That's why you're coming. What day's your birthday?
It's the 13th.
All right, that's a Wednesday.
Yeah. You gonna come in and give him a Rocco spanking?
I can't on a Wednesday. You know the deal.
On Wednesday.
You can bring the niece and nephew. They can spank him too.
They wouldn't spank, they punch.
That's okay.
And they have a fascination with D's nuts, which means they're going to say, hey, D's nuts, and wham, right in his nuts.
When did that start?
With them? Months ago.
And who taught him that?
Not me. Freaking YouTube, man. YouTube is raising those things, not me. I got other stuff to do. I got sandwiches to make.
And Chris wants to know if Diane's store is doing well this season. Oh, wait, he means Dwayne.
It's like, who's Diane?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Both Diane and Dwayne are having an excellent retail holiday.
I know. I saw some of this Christmas stuff. I was like, oh man, I wish I could have that. But
where did you see that?
One of the videos.
No,
Yeah.
My paraphernalia, memorabilia.
Yeah.
One of these days, Dwayne, when Rocco has to sell all his stuff, or you need an estate, when Rocco's estate needs to be cleared out, you think you've gotten a pile of Christmas stuff before. You should see what Rocco has.
Yeah. It's not just a lot of Elvis hoarding memorabilia.
Hey, the only thing I got with Elvis is Elvis Pez collection.
It's Elvis,
which I showed the Thanksgiving episode. So,
and he's got every blow mold from 1912 on.
No, there's nothing that old. Only from the 50s, I'd say.
Nobody was. What are you, Marie Curie blowing mold in 20?
He was blowing something.
And that's how they discovered penicillin, kids.
And then she got radiation poisoning
from
and died.
uranium.
That's like.
I thought it was Uranus, so she was blowing uranium.
Oh, so
we have a question for Rocco. Are you taking your nephews and niece to see the new Willy Wonka? I need a kid. You can have them.
You come take them. I don't know. They're actually still at the point where they just sit through the animated movies. And even then, it's questionable.
I mean, Timothy Chalamet doing a Peach might not be their thing.
But you know what Rocco Jr.'s one of his favorite movies is?
No, what?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, how'd that happen?
We were watching it. I showed him the director's cut, which he likes better. When all the Audrey twos eat the world, he loved that.
The original ending.
Yes.
Very nice. I forget
yeah.
that cost a lot of money, and then they didn't use it.
$5 million for that ending.
Yeah.
And that's it. 1986 money.
You imagine? Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody said, no, it has to have a happy ending.
But you know what? I mean, I have no problem with the theatrical ending. I think it's good. But, I mean, it doesn't compare to the original ending as far as just spectacle and how amazing it is. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's on the DVD or Blu-ray.
And Dwayne, you have a request.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, hey, Tracy. Yes. So, Tracy Roth, who is the daughter of the famous illustrator Hyman Roth, who began with Hugh Hefner in Playboy.
Oh, very cool.
Right on.
Hy Roth is a very famous person, as is Tracy, for being his wonderful daughter and supportive of his art. And absolutely, I will do that. And it's so great to hear from you down in Florida.
That name sounds familiar. Must have seen his work. Well, Playboy, of course, I've seen his work.
Of course you have.
Although I wasn't looking at the cartoons.
But still.
I read the cartoons for some reason.
Yeah. He's
Were
very
they in Playgirl too, for Russell's sake?
Rocco, you'd like Hy's humor. Very dark, very dark. You'd appreciate.
We like dark humor.
He is ahead of his time.
So Scott says he'd be like Lauren Boebert going without a kid.
We got to get you a kid. He even says he needs a kid. Isn't there some service where you can just rent?
I'll go with Lauren Boebert. You kidding me? As long as she doesn't talk, I'm all in. She's freaking hot. I hate that.
She'd shoot your ass. Reno B says, hey. We say, hey back.
Hey, Reno.
Hey back?
Hey back.
Like get Tay back?
The hey back machine. Oh. So,
my dinner is.
I was about to say, nobody has asked that question yet. You're having a hungry man?
Well, it wasn't mine. I eat leftovers. So whatever those things don't eat is what I have for dinner.
Okay, and what was it?
Fried chicken. There's some sort of vegetable. And then there's sushi too, because I want sushi.
And then they didn't eat it.
No, they literally took a little nibble. Oh, that's good. I'm full. And honestly, tastes like crap.
Did
you hear that?
Yeah. What tastes like crap? The meal or the sushi?
The rice.
The rice. Oh. Yeah, you got like grocery store sushi?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are never good. It's always like hard, dry rice.
Especially at night. You get it in the morning when they just put it out. That's one thing.
Yeah, but who wants sushi at 8 a.m.?
I hear something.
Go lock it up.
Hey. Get your water. Come over here. You got to pay the price for getting your water. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Hello, Dylan. Rocco Jr.
Whatever you want to call him.
Oh, that's Rocco's nephew.
I have a cat that does that, and then it bites me.
You want to bet?
Your cat comes down the stairs to get water and bites you?
Yeah. Yeah, they're always thirsty.
As long as I don't take my booze and piss on my rug, I'm all right.
Tracy's telling Scott he could always go to a playground, but then she says, "Just kidding." And we will put a disclaimer in here that that's a joke.
Does Scott have a van? Because that's easier.
Tracy Roth, Guy Roth's daughter, and
yes,
yes. There you go.
And I love that sort of humor, and I wanted to make that joke, but I was just avoiding doing it online.
Let Tracy do it.
So, Flower Fan's brother loved the song "Suddenly Seymour."
I love that song.
That was a great song.
If I could. Yeah. Right now.
Joanne had salad for dinner.
Let us entertain you.
And Big J had dry chicken. What did you put it out in the sun or something, Big J? Was it chicken jerky or or did you just overcook it?
Either way, it sounds terrible.
I had a leftover turkey made into a sandwich tonight because over the weekend I bought 2 cheap turkey breasts that were on sale after Thanksgiving, and they had bones in them still, and I roasted them and then boiled them and made turkey soup, some of which is still in my freezer now. But there's way too much meat to go into the turkey soup. So I ended up having to slice off the breasts, and now I'm just slicing it up and making sandwiches, which are delicious.
Do you recall how much the turkey was?
It was like $1.50 a pound, I think.
I'm sure you saw the reports on Fox News of the skyrocketing price of turkey this year.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's the war on Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's the war on Thanksgiving, right? Right. We moved it up.
We've moved it up.
Yeah, it'll be the war on Memorial Day, the war on Good Friday.
Maybe exactly.
Maybe what about Arbor Day? Chop down a tree.
we go ahead and
so Joanne had salad. Big J says it was plain. Malta Scott had baked ham, yams, and peas.
Oh man, that's good.
That does sound good.
Tracy says, "Aw." And Dwayne is hot. Have him for dinner. I guess the question is, Dwayne, what did you have for dinner?
I don't think any of my questions are spelled correctly. This is the worst game show I have ever been on.
She just thinks you're a hat.
or worse. I had steak quesadillas, which were really
nice.
And then only could
You're
eat
winning.
Took the rest home for lunch tomorrow. So
very nice.
Yeah, thank you. I cannot. Every time we do this show, I've turned into a Mexican taqueria. Apparently,
it does seem like that. Wednesday night seems to be you've skipped Prince Spaghetti night and gone right to.
It's always the same. I could just play the same tape, So. Well, so are you still like enjoying the turkey though? That's
me, yeah. I'm about at the end of enjoying turkey. I've had a lot of it in the last 2 weeks.
It's been a long run.
But I do really like turkey when it comes turkey season, and a good fresh turkey sandwich is really good. There is a place in Burlington, Vermont called Nectar's. And they used to, I don't know if they still do or not. They used to every day, all year long, every day they would roast turkeys in the morning. And you could go in and get a fresh turkey sandwich any time of year. That was really good. Now, the reason Nectar's is of note is that the band Fish got their start there. And they even have an album called A Picture of Nectar. And Nectar Roris was the owner of Nectar's, and it was a restaurant on one side, but fully connected. You could walk back and forth to the bar and performance area, and they had a big stage there where bands would play.
They came this close to naming the album Turkey Neck.
They did. They also were known, and I don't think they do this anymore. Back in the day, they had this stuff, they called it tiger sauce. And at 1 or 2 a.m., depending on the night of the week, because on Saturday nights going into Sunday, Vermont used to close the bars at 1. The rest of the week it was 2. But when the bars closed, everybody would rush to Nectar's to get gravy fries or fries with tiger sauce on them, one of the two. And they wouldn't even go in. They'd just open a window and be selling them. And it was like $2 for a big thing of fries and gravy at 2 a.m.
Which are great. It's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The college students loved it.
Do they still do that?
I don't know if they still do that or not.
No, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah. It was when you were drunk, it was so good to run over there and be like, gravy fries.
Terrible transition, but speaking of drunks,
Chrissy B.
Amber?
Isn't there a new series from Lucy Bell?
There is a new series from Lucy Bell that you can find on TikTok. That is all about cooking, and it's Lucy Bell's recipes. And I've taken the original performances by Lucy Bell for 6 of them in the first series and cut them down into just the recipe. I've gotten rid of all the other stuff where she talks about COVID a lot and things like that. So it's just the recipes. It's her teaching you how to cook, and you can go on TikTok and find that series.
And this is something brand new that TikTok is offering, and it shows you how cutting edge Amber Live has become.
Cutting edge. Dwayne, if you or anyone, if you go to Amber's profile on TikTok, there's a little button there that says series. And if you click on the series, you'll see we have 2 series out. One is of Lucy Bell, and the other one is of the RuPaul drag queens that we've interviewed, and we've got them their interviews cut down into 2 parts for each one of them. And the first part is how they got started, and the second part is what it was like to be on Drag Race when they competed.
It was a drag.
It was a drag.
But both of them are really those are the things you want to know.
Yeah.
Right? Me, I'm going like, how did you get started? And then, holy crap, how did you get on Drag Race, and what was that like?
Right.
Those are the 2 big questions. And then you've got some major drag queens talking about how they got their start, and that's pretty much an Amber Live exclusive, I believe.
In that format, it certainly is.
That format it is. So again, just kind of cool that on another platform you can see so much of what's been produced over the last 4 years. I mean, this is very recent what you've created here.
The series are, and with Lucy Bell's cooking, not only do you get her recipe of the day, but you also get her drink recipe of the day, so you can follow along and get just as toasted as she is.
And of it, well, of both of them, and they're great. They're really, really great.
Yeah, if you go to TikTok, the series, there's a trailer for them, and you can find them. I don't have that lined up here tonight, but it's right on our TikTok account. It's easy to find.
This Russell just pulled these things together over the last 10 days of his hangover, and they're really worth seeing. So check out the trailers.
Yeah, and speaking of TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and everywhere we have our social media, X, for as long as that lasts, you can go there tonight and see the big announcement about Bedbug Love, which won an award today. So
it won a major award.
It won a major award in the Indie Fest Film Festival. So go check that out. That's also on TikTok when you go there. So there's lots to see.
Yeah, that was a nice little surprise for us in the show, and everybody involved in that. And it's a fun little taste of it, which is already I saw it was posted on Facebook and people were sharing it, and I
oh great,
love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So and congrats to Dwayne Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, I
The man behind the music video.
think I've ever won anything before. Maybe a make. I did. I take it back. I won a makeover once, which I wouldn't accept.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah, I really should have.
now you die for winning one of those.
Yeah, my makeover needs a makeover. I don't even have the time. But yeah, no, that was just very, very, very nice, very, very exciting, and well deserved for everyone involved. Put it that way. Since Russell's editing and a certain Rusty Peen dances his ass off.
Yes, he does. Over and over and over again. We made him dance so many times he couldn't do it anymore.
Guy, we abuse people basically. So.
That's
why they keep following us.
And then we know they're a success,
Rocco. Speaking of abuse, Rain, Chris wants to know, how often do you get deep dish pizza? And I'm going to guess, because let me take a guess, because the people I've talked to that I know who lived in Chicago all said people who live in Chicago don't eat deep dish pizza. So I'm going to say not that often, but you tell me.
So, I'm from the Northwest Side, which you can tell by the way I talk, Rocco. And which was the home of Nancy's deep dish pizza. And then you end up having kind of excuse the expression, mafia wars over which restaurant invented deep dish pizza. So they claim that they did. So, I mean, it was like blocks away from me. So growing up, I had a lot of deep dish pizza to the point where I don't really want to see anymore.
So you don't eat it.
I really rarely eat it because it's just one slice is a meal,
Yeah.
So, and honestly, I'm more of a thin crust guy now.
Mm-hmm.
The thinner, the better. And so, but I do respect the New York, Chicago pizza wars, which go on.
So,
yes.
Have you been to Oven Grinders?
I think I have. Yes.
That's where they take a white bowl and they put cheese in the bottom, then sauce, then some meats and stuff, and then they cover it like a pot pie with dough, and they bake it. And then when they come to your table, they turn the whole thing upside down and the dough peels off and all the ingredients go into it, and you have a pizza in front of you.
Yeah. It's like magic.
How good is that? That sounds awesome.
It's actually kind of tasty. I've been there a couple of times over the years, and it's the place is always packed. So it isn't a place that you go to on a whim. At least when I've been there.
It's also that presentation there,
and it's about the presentation. Yeah,
it's fun, but
it's a great.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's a great place to take people who have never been there and never seen anything like that. And I was there for work one time, and I took some of the people that I was there with. I'm like, oh, we got to hop in a Uber and go over to Oven Grinders, and they're like, well, yeah. And then when it happens, they're like, all right, this is cool. They do a great job with the presentation. So
yes,
you can find them online. There are videos of it. So
pizza.
Let's see. So Parker says, hi, everyone. Long time no see. Parker from West Virginia. Hey, Parker. Since his last year, he's been working at a breakfast restaurant, and he loves it, and life is good. And he says to tell Rusty not to mess with CO2 canisters. They're for Pepsi, not for vodka spritzers. That's good advice, Parker. Thank you.
I don't know. Breakfast restaurant sounds like heaven.
Yeah, Rocco will come eat at your breakfast restaurant.
I would definitely come there and eat.
So
I'm assuming there's some noxious oxide getting out of there from a CO2.
if Rusty's doing it, it's noxious.
Or obnoxious.
Obnoxious.
So, have you ever been to Geno's?
Yeah.
No. And there's another one that's always advertising, and they ship.
Geno's like barely a month ago, actually. I was
There you go.
It was, when it was okay. It's a bit touristy, So
And that's the problem with those things is they become touristy.
There's that. But so the deep dish, is that much of a thing in New York? Because I never.
Not really.
No.
I used to work at Domino's way back in the day.
Oh my! Here comes
when they first brought in the deep dish pizza.
Yeah, but Domino's isn't really pizza of any kind.
No, it's Domino's. There's a difference, I know, but it was still pretty good. I don't think I've had it since.
It's hard to find deep dish in New York. I mean, what's the?
I think it's hard to find deep dish at Domino's.
Oh, there's that. And what is that? Pizzeria Uno.
I was going to say that's the Chicago Pizzeria.
But it's a chain. It's not really good. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's not like
East was always that. And then there were also, I'm going to forget. Two sisters who opened up a pizzeria around Sheffield, Southport. Somebody will correct me. And Sheffield. And then they broke up. I love this. And then they opened up competing pizzerias about a block away from one another.
This is all a marketing ploy, I bet.
Yeah, that's Chicago, and somebody gets along.
Well, that's right.
You have a sister, she can open up her own freaking pizzeria.
It's like the two guys here in Astoria, Bellucci's, and they opened up a place together, and Anthony or Andrew Bellucci used to work at oh God, what's the oldest pizzeria in the city?
The one,
yeah. It's actually the first registered pizzeria in America.
I've been there. It's good.
They have a wood burning oven in New York, which was unusual back in the day. Now everybody has them, but back then, and he invented or brought in a clam pie that he started making at I want to say Leonardo's, but that's not it. Anyway, so he left there. I think he went to prison for something for a while. He got out. He and his investors opened this place on 30th here in Astoria. They got in a fight over something. They didn't like each other anymore. They split up. And Andrew, whatever his name is, opened a new one like 4 blocks away up the street under his own name again, and called it the real Anthony Bellucci's, and the old place kept their name. So one time Jack got confused and went to the wrong place. So this guy opened up his new place. He started doing the clam pie there. I went with Roberto and a couple other people one time, and we got the clam pie and tried it. It was okay. And then a couple months ago, he died. He had a heart attack. But both places are still open, both with the same name. It's like,
you're talking about Lombardi's on Spring Street.
Lombardi's, that's it. Yes. Leonardo's was a pizza place in Burlington. So, here we go. Tracy says Geno's is okay, but Giordano's is the best. I've been to Giordano's.
I'd agree with Tracy on that one. But thin crust, I'm going to go with Pat's Pizza on Sheffield. Pat's Pizza. One of the sisters
in Chicago.
In Chicago. One of the sisters speak to the other sister. I think the other sister went out of business, but
okay.
After she did prison time and then died. No, I don't.
And Chrissy B says, my crazy ass is going to New Haven, Connecticut next week. And I know that makes no sense to most of you, but New Haven, Connecticut has its own style pizza, and Chris wants to go up and try it while he's here. So he's going to get on a train and ride up to New Haven to go try Connecticut pizza.
Wait, what is Connecticut pizza?
It's different. Look it up.
Can't answer a question, can you? You don't know.
That is the answer. I don't know.
It's can't even make humor out of it. It's
Right.
it's CT, so it's just very
So
cuts.
in ct.visit.com/trail/pizza is the Connecticut Pizza Trail. Virtually every city and town has at least one pizzeria, but they don't explain here what it is. What is New Haven style? It's New Haven style pizza is a style of thin crust, coal-fired Neapolitan pizza common around New Haven, Connecticut.
That sounds common.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you think like a really good pizza trail would be you're just like walking along and then there's a piece of sausage and you pick it up, you eat it, and then you walk along and then there's a piece of green pepper and you eat it.
Okay, so
I've had that dream too.
Russell wasn't buying this at all. Russell's somewhere
Nope.
else completely.
no,
So,
I would
I'm
have thought
reading.
New Haven pizza would have been like pizza with clam chowder dumped
No,
all
so
over.
gross. So a New Haven style pizza is a plain pizza crust with oregano, tomato sauce, and a little bit of grated pecorino romano cheese. Okay, so then a plain New Haven style pizza may also be called a tomato pie, and mozzarella is considered a topping. Now that's close to what I know of the Philly tomato pie. Have you ever had the Philadelphia tomato pie?
no,
When I
but
was, well,
but
I've heard of the tomato pie thing.
a mozzarella top is only legitimate in Sicily. So I've heard.
So-
Hi, Tracy.
bye, Tracy. Nice seeing you. Come back next week or next month for this.
Next month,
Big J says, "Did someone say pizza?"
pizza too much.
Yes. So when I was a kid, my uncle used to go to this place and bring these huge square pizzas or rectangular pizzas that were sort of thick bread.
Sicilian style.
Well, wait. Let me
Oh.
finish with a little bit of tomato, a little bit of a very thick tomato sauce on them, and then they literally just lightly sprinkled Parmesan or Pecorino Romano over it, and then it's served at room temperature. It's not hot,
It's pizza bread.
and they call it a tomato pie. And it was absolutely delicious, and I've never run into it anywhere else. but-
I've had that. I don't remember where, but I've had it as an appetizer, like
I've had that
when
too
the restaurant brings out a bread bowl.
at
It's in there.
Italian bakeries.
Yep,
Yeah.
That too.
Yep.
yep.
So it's really good. You're right.
It
It's
is
a really
very good.
good. It's obscenely good. Yeah. Huh. It's a
It's a Utica thing.
Apparently, it takes all of Utica to make this pie, but they make it.
it's a group effort.
A groping effort. So, Big J, I sent you the link. We saw a message earlier saying, "I'm ready when you are."
There we are.
We're never ready for you, Big J.
No, it's tough to be ready for Big J. That's a lot.
Always looking forward to it.
It's a lot to handle. So, what's your favorite pizza topping? Since we're doing pizza tonight,
Bacon, sausage, or just onion.
one of the three, bacon or sausage or onion.
No. I like bacon. Well, I like everything. Don't get me wrong. But bacon and sausage is good, either together or alone. But I like onion by itself. If it's big chunks of onion, it's good.
Chrissy B says pepperoni, sausage, banana peppers.
I'm with them on that.
Joanne says pepperoni. Reno B says pepperoni. What's Dwayne say?
Russell, that banana pepper came up on you.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny. Black olives.
Black olives.
On sausage pepperoni, but black olives.
Flower fan just wrote in black olive. My classic favorite from childhood, and I still like it's my go-to if I can't think of what else to put on a pizza, was always sausage, onions, and black olives. Those were my together. I like that.
Yeah.
And Malta Scott says, we've had this discussion. Ham, pineapple, and black olives.
Oh boy, we're repeating ourselves.
Not only am I repeating, but I'm repeating. It must be those banana peppers.
Pineapples. There we go.
Yeah, but Malta Scott, we hadn't talked about it in terms of deep dish pizza.
Russell will be very specific in his correction.
All right. Well, let's take a moment to listen to our roving reporter's message for the week, and then we'll bring him in and see what he's doing.
Hey everybody, it's me, Big J. I just want to let everyone know that tonight is Airbird Chat, so make sure to tune in on YouTube or on Facebook for it. I'm going to be talking about my holidays coming up and my appearances as Rudolph, so stay tuned for those things, and I cannot wait to be back on Airbird Chat Shack with all of you. Until then, happy holidays, and I cannot wait to see you guys. All right, much love.
Big J!
Hi.
Hello. Oh, and just in time, Chrissy B says, good night. You're lucky, Big J.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. President Big J is in the building.
Malta Scott says, anything Mexican, you don't buy it, you rent it. But I didn't have Mexican tonight. I had a turkey sandwich.
There we go.
And Joanne says, hi, Big J.
Hello.
So, you ready for Christmas?
You betcha. I got everything all nice and decorated in my room.
Oh, good. I see you got green going, and you got, looks like a Darth Vader Santa Claus shirt.
Yeah, it says Merry Sithmas on it.
Merry Christmas. Very nice.
Yeah.
Holiday lights. What's going on there?
What's going on with the lights, Big J?
Oh, I just love, the settings and stuff on the lights. So I have like a fired ice going on my
Oh, okay.
roof. I have some icicle lights on my other side. I have rope lights. I have everything all lit.
Yeah, on this end of
Okay.
the Geist experience. So we just wanted to be clear
Oh.
that the holidays.
And we all know Big J's favorite deep dish pizza is pepperoni and mushroom.
Oh, you too.
Is that taken in Philadelphia? Where is that photo? Every
Yeah,
time we see that going.
No, that's Church Street in Burlington.
Oh, okay. Okay. Church Street, Burlington. All right.
That's the church.
Well, I kind of figured that out, but thanks.
I remember that.
and the pizza. They didn't name it Big J Pizza Street though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may. Some of the famous people of Church Street have gotten statues and plaques there. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're looking good. Last time we saw you, you were kind of under the weather and then getting ready for Disneyland. Last time I saw you.
It's not Disneyland, it's Disney World.
Sorry.
World, and he got back, and we had a whole rundown of everything he did there, including getting thrown in Disney prison.
Well, it was me pretending to be Maurice's father.
In Beauty and the Beast.
Yep, in Enchanted Tales with Belle.
Uh-huh. And you were all locked up.
Yes, I was, but I finally did that. It was a fun experience. I'll never forget that.
Good. Yeah, Disney's a lot of fun.
So they're starting their Christmas tradition now, which I've never been to. So
Disney is?
Yep.
Yeah, well, you were there for their Halloween stuff, right?
Oh yeah, love the whole setup there. Good stuff.
Yep. Was it spooky?
It was all right. I mean, the Haunted Mansion was a very successful ride. So,
All right. So, what are you going to do for Christmas?
I'm not sure. Gonna have family over and a friend over for Christmas, and gonna have Santa on Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna be prepared for that.
Yeah. And are you going out to the tree? Well, did they do the tree lighting in Burlington already?
Yes, they did, and I got to go see that.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's all lit.
So, what is it? The Snow Fairy, the Snow Queen? Who is it that's part of that?
Oh God.
Don't remember.
I remember, but it's a lot of production to put it together.
It is a lot of effort.
It's probably
Yeah.
hard to distinguish between the Snow Fairy and the Snow Queen,
It is.
by my experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got to experience something very new as Rudolph this year. I did event called what was it called that I did? That was so much fun. Oh, it was called Jay's Christmas Party. It was very amazing at Vibrant Church.
No, good.
So I did my first experience there, and everyone was excited. So I got a lot of photo opportunities and stuff like that, and I got like 2 more experiences to do. So
That sounds great.
yeah.
So, and what do you want for Christmas?
Well, for me, I want to experience a Polar Express event.
You want to go on a train?
Yes.
Is there one up there?
Oh, there's one in Burlington, one in New Jersey that I like the most.
Ah, and you've not done it before?
I never, because my mom didn't, never. Yeah, my mom never took me on one like that until now, since it's happening. So
Ah,
that's on my Christmas list.
so when are you doing it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I have to believe first.
You do have to believe, yes. I saw that movie, I think for the first time recently. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, I
4, 5? Polar
What?
Express? Polar Express?
what about it?
I said, what was that, 2004, 2005?
I don't know what year it came out. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Right? I think so.
Anybody know who's watching?
I think I just told you.
No, just,
You may have 2004.
Oh, well, I said corrected again.
Well, no, you asked the question. You didn't say it was 2004. You said is it 2004 or 2005?
A surety, like others.
So we're clearing it up. It is 2004. You are correct, Dwayne. You're much more correct. You're much correcter than any of the rest of us.
So, well, you just recently saw it, and I saw it when it first came out theatrically, which was so great. That's my
I
point.
know.
So great to see it on a big screen.
Oh my God.
I saw it at a drive-in movie theater.
Oh, well, that still
On my friend's front lawn.
Might
counts.
He has
an Amtrak to New York City, so it's pretty fun.
They should do a Polar Express all the way from Burlington to New York.
That'd be cool.
Big J's like, I'd do that. You'd have to drink a lot of hot chocolate, though.
That'll take forever.
Yeah. By the time you get to New York, you'd never want to see Tom Hanks again.
I already don't.
I know. Yeah.
So, I like Tom Hanks, but he's been in everything.
What about all of you viewers out there? What is on your Christmas list this year?
That's a good question. Mine is surviving.
Surviving. Okay.
Let's ask Rocco. Oh,
Rocco, I think I can still see through his camera magically. And I think when Big J's video was playing, he ran upstairs to lock the children in a closet or something. So
that's what he's doing for Christmas as well.
yes, I took him off the screen because I didn't want to hear the screams of agony as they push him down the stairs or something. It's basically like Home Alone at his house.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a crazy year, and here we are going into a crazier year.
I know. I'm excited.
Polar Express. Let's do it.
Polar Express. You betcha.
And Dwayne, what's on your Christmas list?
Yeah.
Just
yeah, you're in the retail business, so this is
on the other side of the counter, which is as much fun. I'm not sure if it's any fun, but it's great to talk to people, though. I'm being facetious. It's great to see regular customers and people get excited, and that they're. It's funny how many people come in like as couples, and then they'll try to get rid of their spouse.
Oh.
Right now, put that in the car, like right now. About it,
Yeah.
and then because they're going to buy something for their partner,
Right.
and they don't know about it, and so often I'm dragged into these like, okay, I want to buy this, but you have to do this fast. So it's wrapping something and processing a credit card and getting in a bag and like in a minute, as quickly as possible. So it's
And thanks Amber Live for always, tapping me messages when I'm on there during Sundays.
Well, we like having you come on, except Rocco looks like he doesn't like anything at the moment.
Kids throwing up in bed.
Oh, again?
Again.
Oh my goodness.
Is that 5 times this week?
That's not fun.
No.
I told everyone I took you off the screen because I didn't want people to have to listen to the screams of agony as they pushed you down the stairs, but you probably were screaming louder about having to clean up the mess again. Poor kid.
You know what? It's just like, of course you did. Let me clean it up.
You need a maid.
And she's just sitting there looking so sad.
I know.
And half asleep. I'm like, all right.
Oh, and here's the ultimate comment. Yeah.
You know what? Just go see the movie, man. Just go enjoy the movie by yourself. You get to hear it, watch it, and then you leave, and you're like, this is great.
So, Scott, Frocco doesn't mind me telling this story. He picked me up very nicely because he was further upstate than where I was for Thanksgiving. And he picked me up, and we were driving back, and the kids were hungry, and we stopped for some McDonald's, and his niece was fast asleep, and when she woke up, she wanted her food, and she took 2 bites of the French fries and just went across the entire back seat, basically.
And mind you, the car was packed so much the kids had bags on top of them. So it went on everything.
I was very happy that my bags were in the trunk. So,
and that happened twice.
Yeah. I think she's got some sort of stomach bug.
No, she had the flu over the weekend.
Yeah.
She's gonna stay home again tomorrow. But God willing, Friday she's going to work.
To work. Back to the salt mine, kid.
I got things to do. I can't handle this crap.
It's probably another magic for them, are they, kids? Mm-hmm.
Just like that's a lot.
Well, I did give her toaster strudels for dinner.
Oh, and those probably have milk products in them, don't they?
Oh, there's icing on top.
Oh, well, you said it was the milk that causes problems, right?
I'm guessing. Ice cream does it late at night. The other night it was buttered noodles that did it. It's always fun to see what she ate like an hour or two later.
All right, well, enough of that talk.
That sounds like fun.
I might have to make a video just on that.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
Hey.
Oh, Scott's on a roll here.
God, if she had McRib, she wouldn't have thrown up.
Yeah, and I don't think she would eat a McRib.
I don't know. She's adventurous.
That's right. She's the more adventuresome one. Is
the other one? Yeah. He might try it though. At this point.
Yeah, but not when he was her age. He wouldn't have.
Oh no. And if he did, he would have tried to nibble of the bun and said he tried it.
Yeah. So the McRib never came out to Long Island, did it?
The sons of bitches, no. And I'm doing a video on it. Okay. I'm making my own.
Oh,
and maybe up this Sunday on the show.
You know how to make a McRib?
Damn right.
How do you process the?
Oh shush! Save it for the video.
Okay. I want to see this.
Didn't want to watch
I'm
Sunday
ima-
show.
I'm
Was-
imagining a blender.
I didn't say I'm processing the pork. Give me a break. It's not like you can't buy frozen patties.
What were you saying, Big J?
I said, did anybody watch Sunday show? Wasn't that really great?
It was. Did you enjoy that one?
Oh, it was good. And then I had to step in to make sure everything was running smoothly as I, typed in my, presidential words. So
Well, yeah. I mean, once the president shows up, everyone behaves. So.
yep.
All right. Well, we have been here an hour. So believe it or not.
Really?
Yes. So I think it is time to head on to do other things for the night. See if the gods of Google are treating me well. I can go back and check the work I did earlier. And we'll go from there.
But until then, have a very Merry Christmas. And this is President Big J saying, be good and remember to watch out for Santa when he arrives at your house.
Yeah.
Why was he going to do?
Well, he'll send Krampus if you aren't good.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got a bone to pick with that guy.
And Reno loved Rocco.
Thank you, Reno.
I love it as
Russell's
well.
giving me shit about it because it's old.
I didn't give you shit about it. And Malta Scott I says, I love Wednesday with you guys. Good. Well, then we will see you. We will see you all in January.
Have a very
Just go
Merry
back to
Christmas.
Every week.
So, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas.